So low beams here, let's go ahead and hit the high beams. And oh my, they are so bright. Good morning, wonderful folks on the internet. I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. These are the Cyclops Aurora auxiliary lights, not quite sure how you say it. These are awesome so far. I couldn't find a ton on the wiring, or at least very clearly on the internet, so I just wanted to show you guys how I did it. It was very easy. This comes in a kit with pretty much everything you need. Now, as you can see, I've got the side panels off. I got them off on both sides, and my lights, they're not completely tight yet. I wanted to put the panels back on just in case I needed some wiggle room before I tighten those up. But I just wanted, again, to show you the wiring. So the lights, they plug into the, these are kind of the accessory power cables that come already installed on the Ténéré. You just got to connect these 3 prongs, and there's some instructions that come with the kit in order to do that. The most kind of nerve-wracking thing that I had to do was you have to get power from the headlight. I guess it's called like the trigger wire or something like that. But it comes with this kind of contraption. I think it's called like a posy tap or something like that. That makes it very easy to kind of get power from that wire. So on the other side, it is there is nothing. You know, I just plugged into the auxiliary cable on the other side, on the right side of the bike, and these are just the I got the dimmer with no switch. So this kit does not add any buttons to the handlebars. It uses the high-low beam light. There are other kits that do add different switches and gives you more options. I didn't want that, especially given how cramped the handlebar is already on the Ténéré. So these, this is the cable from the light, and it goes into the harness that comes with the kit that I have shoved right here behind the fork tubes where the steering column is. I decided to mount these lights on my heat crash bars. The Cyclops also makes a kit that comes with a kind of, I guess you would call it a mount that sits right here so that the lights can turn while you turn the handlebars. I didn't opt for that. I wanted it on the crash bars. I think they look cooler. I like the kind of wider, I guess, wider placement of it. These lights can also be adjusted to wherever you like. These are the yellow lens covers that, as you can see, I haven't, maybe you can't see, haven't even removed the film protector that's on them yet. Not quite sure which color I'm going to go for. We will see. Maybe it'll depend on the situation. But anyway, that's going to be about it for now. I will update you guys with a night ride to see how they do. Oh, let me show you the function of it. So when I hit the high beams, the lights turn on to max power. I believe stock, when it comes, it's at 50% brightness during the low beams. I do plan on changing that because I'm using these as daytime running lights. I'll probably leave them on max power all the time. Aurora does make some with a daytime running light ring that goes around them, but yeah, I opted for just the lights straight up because I plan on leaving them on all the time. So I will take some pictures after I get it all buttoned up, or update the video, not quite sure. But yeah, so far so good. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, the clamps that came with the bar mount kit, they were a little bit too large for my heat crash bars, so I wrapped a little bit of silicone or rubber tape inside, and it seems to have solved the problem. There's no more wiggle. Before, even when the mount was completely tight, I could still twist and everything would move. So a couple things to keep in mind. Very simple install. I was a little bit intimidated by it, but I got it done in, I don't know, probably 30 minutes. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys my wiring job. I still have not tightened up the lights yet. I do want to get that side panel on, but I just wanted to show you guys that I zip tied everything, including the controller, which I haven't seen done here before. Hopefully the panel covers everything and all will be okay. I know it looks a little messy, but I did the best that I could. Looking down into kind of the steering column, you can see I do have the connectors from the harness to the lights on the inside here. The fork tube touches just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Touches the wires just a little bit. No big deal for me. On the other side, the only thing I have is the light running, I don't know, through this kind of gap here in the fender, and it goes through the center of the steering column to the other side to plug into the harness. Good evening, friends on the internet. Check out these auxiliary lights that I just put in. They are pretty darn good. We are gonna roll down this street with no lights, and it's gonna be a little bit hard to capture on camera, but I'm loving them so far. I still need to tinker with aiming them correctly. What I've really noticed these help with is the width. I can see to my left and my right a lot better than without these lights. Now the way these Cyclops Aurora lights work is that, oh, the street light just turned on. It's when you are in low beam, they're at 50% power. When you are at high beam, you are at 100% power. And check out that brightness. I do have, if you guys can tell, I have the yellow amber lens covers. Because I'm going to be using these lights mostly as daytime running lights. They do have official daytime running lights, but I like these a little bit more, to be honest. So not bad, not bad. You can... Now you can program these lights to be 100% all the time. I have not figured out how to do that. I've tried to follow the instruction manuals. I got the lights into programming mode, but for some reason I couldn't get them to change. So I'll have to mess around with that a little bit more. But to be honest, this is already better than I thought they were going to be. When we get to the end here, I'll pull over. I'll take the yellow lenses off just in case you guys want to see how bright the regular lights are. Okay, here we are, back going down that same road we came up, this time without the amber lens covers, just in case you guys wanted to see. I'll put this portion of the video back to back with me riding in. So, low beams here. Let's go ahead and hit the high beams. And oh my, they are so bright. I mean, without the lens covers, it definitely lights up the road better than with the covers. Now, as I said before, I am using these lights mostly as daytime running lights on the street. That's why I got the covers, but this ride is kind of changing my mind a little bit. It is so bright, and I love it. I can see everything. I don't ride at night very often, though. But it is pretty dark when I leave for work now that it's getting closer to wintertime. I don't know. I might have to reconsider. What do you guys think? Either way, these lights are awesome. They are better than advertised, in my opinion. The wiring, which I was very scared of, was super simple and straightforward. There is a little bit more tinkering I want to do just to make sure they're aimed correctly, and you know, I want to wire the cables as efficiently as possible. So I might redo a little bit and mess around with that. But all in all, awesome. All right, let me give you guys a walk around real quick. This is what they look like in low beam mode. Looking pretty awesome to me. Here they are in high beam mode. 100% brightness. Looking awesome. All right, for those of you who wanted to check out the lights without the amber lenses, here's low beam. And here's high beam. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I hope this helps in some way. And ride safe out there. Peace out.